Have you ever wondered what it's like to run a home business in a small village in the Austrian Alps? I totally bet you have. Well, here's what a day in my life looks like. Every morning I walk my daughter to kindergarten, and on this day I had orders to drop off at the post office. And despite the fact that I was carrying that big bag of orders, I decided to stop and look at the flowers. And when I finally got to the post office, I realized they had just changed their hours, and now I had an hour to spare. So I got myself a little breakfast and looked at some more flowers. And then I found myself this nice little spot on the dock to eat my breakfast. After finishing my sweet little breakfast and getting sufficiently rained on, the post office was finally open and I got to drop off the orders, and then I had to walk home. Naturally, on my way home, I decided to look at more plants. This is wild garlic. We call it Bärlauch here in Austria. I haven't gone foraging yet this year, but I am gonna go soon. I did just pick one leaf because I can't help it. And then I did finally make it home a full hour after I thought I would be home, only to come and look at my own neglected garden. Now, my main goal today is to finish these two custom wire-wrapped pendants. The one on the left is a giant spectrolite from Finland, and the one on the right is a little mini gemmy kunzite. The customers pick the stones and then tell me how they would like it to be wrapped, and then I wrap it for them. And this is my messy workspace with my second coffee of the day. I try to start each year by organizing my workroom and cleaning it up. I have not done that yet this year. I will be doing that soon. So it was around 10 o'clock when I got back home to start work, and then I have to leave at around 12:30 to go pick my daughter up. So I do not have a big chunk of time to work, but I really want to finish these two pendants. So I did finish the kunzite one. I think it turned out so sweet. I love doing little mini ones like this, and I hope the customer loves it. At this point, my sugary breakfast was messing with me, so I decided to eat this little cup of cottage cheese with the wild garlic I picked earlier. After that, I went straight back to work, and I almost finished the second pendant before I had to leave to go pick up my daughter. I got so close. So I picked her up, bought her a little lunch at the store, and then came back home and finished up the pendants, including the chains with the clasps. And then I need to send pictures to the customers. At this point, it's time for me to start making dinner. My husband is almost home. He works early shift this week, so he wakes up at 4:30 and then comes home around 2. And this is where I made a fatal error. I had a third cup of coffee. That was too much, but it did give me enough energy to make dinner, and I got in the zone. I was cooking for over 2 hours, and I did not realize how much time was passing. I made spinach tortillas with blue corn masa. I made tinga so that we could have tacos, and with a bunch of green fresh toppings. And yes, I'm Austrian. We live in Austria, but my husband is Mexican, and Mexican food is superior. At this point, we've all eaten, and I'm like, damn, I didn't even do anything today. So naturally, the best decision was to just make some zucchini bread, because the day was already wasted, you know? I'm just telling myself that it was a meal prep day, okay? Now I have food for the rest of the week. I also made my daughter's lunch for the next day. I made tea for everybody. We had tea, some of the zucchini bread, and we played some Uno. And when everyone else went to sleep, I worked a little bit more.